Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. Mic
Hey
check.
guys, we're doing a mic check. We'll be right back with round 5. Quick mic check right now. Oh. One more mic check here. Talking into microphone 1. We're going to be right back with round 5 in 1 moment. Microphone 2, mic check. Round 5 will be up soon. Be right back.
Hey guys, we're back, and
We are back. This is the final round of Swiss. We got Cameron Neal, Cam the Man versus Colin Branshaw. Right now, I believe they are playing Pendulum FTK versus Pendulum Combo variant.
I don't know which one's which.
Cam the Man is actually playing the FTK, I believe. I don't know who won the die roll, but we are about to find out.
But yeah, sorry for the long delay. We had a really nice game going on, and it just finished up. We're going in. We're gonna have a good time, and so let's talk about this matchup. What do you think? Cam did win the die roll.
I think, honestly, if Cam won the die roll and he is playing the FTK like we believe, this is not looking good. Not looking too great.
Well, the problem is, can he get to...
If I'm seeing this correctly, though, it appears to me that Cam the Man is playing some trap cards in his deck.
Ooh, spicy.
So we'll find something out real soon.
Are these ones?
We are sorry, just setting up.
Getting
our
what's it
setup
called?
Done again. All right, all good to go. Probably gonna see him making an Electromite here. Nah,
Yep.
somebody for Proxy Dragon. Bet.
Opponent not looking at his hand. He has no responses. Yup. Playing against FTK. Well, hopefully he can do something.
Deck seems good.
Deck seems pretty solid.
Deck
he needs to
seems
draw
good.
into a way to get to what's it called? A way to get to Instant Fusion if he wants to FTK.
I don't know. We're waiting to see and find out. I believe we're just waiting to Astrograph hitting the Astrograph getting added to hand, being special summoned to the field, the normal Wombo combo, the one.
Most definitely.
So it looks like right now that we're just gonna have like the average stuff. He's gonna draw a card, probably draw the Instant Fusion because that's just what happens. Just get wrecked, nerd. And let's see if I was right. He draws Harmonizing Magician off the Electromite. We are just now waiting to see what Cam the Man decides to do. He may not actually be playing the FTK variant.
No, I don't see Lyria on his deck list, so I think he's
playing
just
the combo
playing.
variant.
I think he's just playing Pendulum Magician, like not even the combo variant with Firewall.
Really? Let me take a look. Hold on 1 second. He's playing Omega Ignister, blah, 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 blah. Yep, don't see it.
Nope, he's just playing Pendulum, just some good old-fashioned Pendulum Magician.
Good old-fashioned Pendulum Magician.
Hey, man, that's fine. It's a very consistent deck. Don't have to worry about opening up any form of what's it called? Removal or anything. You just solid deck. I like
Just
it.
Summon,
Pendulum,
and summon.
5 monsters.
See,
Four,
I don't know if I
technically.
actually would have summoned
That's a
the...
Twitter.
Do you think he was correct in summoning those cards? Because, he could have made he could have activated the effect of Harmonizing. I don't actually see why.
Yeah, it's fine. He doesn't need it. The whole point of Harmonizing here is to do other things. Oh yeah, he's gonna try to make a Ignister or
I
something.
think he's going to copy the Electromite, and then he's going to destroy the Black Fang, and then use that to add back Astrograph. And after that, he's going to, after he gets some more advantage, he's going to rank up into Harbinger. So we're probably looking at like
that's
a Harbinger.
exactly what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead and bring up the Supreme King guy, since he has yet to make a splash in the world so far. He's got Venom. He basically just copies anything on the field or in the graveyard. So solid card. If you don't feel like using your Electromites, you can make him and can overlay him into a Harbinger, which I think is his goal right now.
I believe you are
Harbinger,
correct.
Vortex,
Jackal. Harbinger, Vortex, Jackal.
Yeah.
What
He
it's
has
looking like to
Ash
me.
in hand. Well, I haven't been paying attention to the opponent's hand. I know he's got Ghost. Yeah, there's most definitely an Ash, and Cam has a Ghost Ogre.
I am very confused on what is going on.
So this is where he's gonna make.
There he goes. This will be the Metaltron plus summoning out Vortex plus the thing. So it actually is no Harbinger.
So yeah,
he just passed turn.
Well, he's got 2 negates. He'll be fine.
Oh, purple poison.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh, and you drew into a second Ash. Purple poison being one of the most influential cards of this format, in my reason. He's gonna be able to pop the Vortex with little to no recourse.
You know, I actually don't know how this is going to help him out the board. I guess he's just gonna get rid of Vortex and go off.
Yeah, why not? Why not? And the question is, do you negate it for the pure fact of putting it in the graveyard and denying him the pendulum summon? But then you also open up Black Fang to summon him
regardless
back.
of how it gets destroyed.
Yeah, so he's gonna do that. He's gonna.
I think he remains in there. Actually.
Yeah, no. If he negates it, he's gonna get destroyed and go to the graveyard.
Really?
Yep.
So then that actually would trigger the
effect again. Yeah. Black. So he's like, does he have Black Fang? If not, then you just use purple poison. Then you negate it, so it goes to the graveyard and you can't pendulum summon it. But if he has Black Fang, then that's free. Free. He does get the effect off of Metaltron though to add a card from his graveyard back to his hand.
Oh, that's kind of big.
Yep.
Probably added back the astrograph. I didn't get.
Yep. He did.
Yep. 100% adding the astrograph, and he scoops it up.
And somebody scooped it up.
Colin
scooped
just
it up.
Not even gonna play. Well, that was a very quick game one. I hope we don't see a quick 2-0. That'd be kind of sad. Looks like they're not even citing, or at least Colin's choosing not to.
He's just shuffling up first, and then he'll side. That way the cards aren't next to each other. He's most definitely. One thing, Cam, I don't think Colin's playing it, but Colin is not playing it. Oh wait, no, yeah, they're both playing Reaper, so we'll see Reaper come in for Cam, and we'll see D-Barrier come in for Colin.
You know what we also might see? Can I see Colin's deck list?
Their sides are a thing. The only difference is Cam is playing a playset of Forbidden Chalice in the side, while Colin is playing Typhoon, which is a really popular card right now.
This is very interesting that Colin is literally only playing 3 Allure of Darkness and 1-star Pendulum Graph as his spells. Isn't that interesting?
Just 1-star Pendulum Graph, 3 Allure. You know what? I'm on the fence. I don't care for Allure anymore. Too many Droll Locks running around right now.
Too many Droll Locks. That's interesting that you just mentioned that, because personally, I think that, like, even though there are a lot of Droll Locks, and Droll Lock is a very, influential card in this, and pretty much the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, I don't think it's actually, a end-all, be-all. I think, if you get drolled, it's, it happens. But you should play these cards for consistency.
It's tough. Oh, Looks like Julio successfully made it to get some food. He was blocked in by a bunch of hippies. But he has made it, and he has returned. Good for him.
All right, we are in the middle of...
They're shuffling up, getting ready to go into game 2.
Getting ready to go into the next game. It's looking to me like we're going to have...
Colin will probably start.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he chooses to go first. You just open up D-Barrier and just win.
I mean, that is possible. That also could be a good reasoning to have the Allures.
Yeah, and you won't see what's it called? You won't see Droll in this matchup.
The man having in his main deck that was trap card.
No trap cards.
Interesting. Not for sure.
The enemy turn by itself, just like Maxi.
All
yes,
right.
I agree.
Ogre.
It can just shut down a whole turn. Yep, there it is. There's the new card people are playing, the whatever it's called.
Curtain Raiser.
Curtain Raiser. I'll pull that up.
Curtain Raiser is a card that when it's activated in the Pendulum scale, you can special summon it if you control no monsters. It does not destroy itself.
Yep, it's a good way of getting your Electromite out
without got ruined.
Ooh, Ghost Ogre, the Electromite. Wow, that's tough.
Did you see if he committed his normal summon?
Yes, I believe he did.
Oh, that's brutal. Brutal.
He has to resolve the electromite first, though. The putting in the top.
He got greedy or inactivating the electromite?
No, I think he needed to.
You think he needed
He's
to?
probably just gonna pendulum summon that jackal and call it a day.
I think that's incorrect. I think you have to do more, otherwise he just.
I think that's what's gonna happen, though.
Uh-oh. This is
Ooh.
looking like a pen one.
Yep. Pen one. Set one.
Is that a barrier?
That could be a barrier.
If that's a barrier, he's in this game. If
Yeah,
it's not, it's looking pretty bad.
Cam looking pretty spicy with his hand over there. He's opening up with what I believe one of the strongest cards in the entire deck.
I like the use of the big dice. You literally can't even see the card.
Mm-hmm. Wish they'd use that for
Who
turn
needs a card when
counters.
you have big dice?
Looks like this might be a swift 2-0 from Cam.
Oh no, it's not a. That is a barrier. He lives.
T-barrier.
He
Dimensional barrier, one of the best cards of the
It
format.
appears Cam the Man is also drawn into a second Ghost Ogre. Dimensional Barrier being possibly one of the greatest cards ever printed.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I think we're looking at right now possibly Cam just passing turn.
He hasn't normal summoned. He might normal summon
And Link?
and then link and do the electromite, but that's about it. Like pop, put one on the top of the extra deck, draw, call it a day.
Maybe. Can he even do that?
I mean, why would you not just draw? Hopefully draw into your Reaper and then just win. Hopefully you don't get OTK'd.
Interesting line of play from Cam.
And fun fact, D-Barrier says on the field.
D-Barrier is on the field. So he can activate. Well, Pendulum monsters are also considered just regular monsters when they're not on the field.
Yes, so he can, like, Purple Poison, all that still works.
Well, let's wait and find out. Normal summon. Looking like your line of play might be correct.
Yep. So he can, in this case, he's just going to make the thing and
Making
copy his opponents.
Interesting.
And slam over the jackal, taking some damage in the process. So what? That's at 28. He's gonna take 600.
Interesting.
Hmm.
What do you think Colin does here?
He
What
is,
just happened?
So
he's
adding it to hand because you can choose to he's popping it, adding the other one back to hand, and then drawing, and that's all he needs to do. So he's got the Ghost Ogre. It'll probably end up buying him another turn.
Oh, but that's huge.
What happened? Oh, a rescue hamster. Ugh.
That is huge.
Ugh.
But
Does he have any legal targets? That's the
he
question.
does.
Yup. Oh, God, baby.
Now, okay, let me ask you this. So I don't know if you saw this, but Cam the Man has another Ghost Ogre.
Yeah, I just commented on it. It's going to buy him another turn. Hopefully he makes the Electromite, and then boom.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say, does he Pendulum Summon first?
Of course you don't.
So he's just going to activate effect and lose.
But he still has his Pendulum Summon.
But he gets ogred.
So he just hands him a face-down card, and it's a Ghost Ogre. The disrespect.
Wow.
The level of disrespect. He's just
Wow.
like, here you go. You can have this. He's like, what is this, a flying...
Cries.
Here you go. And he reveals it, and he's like, it's a Ghost Ogre.
I wonder.
The disrespect from
Oh,
Cam.
do you know he might have misplayed?
Nah.
No. Currently, he doesn't have a way to get out a monster. Oh, he's letting him take it back. Yep, that's what I was thinking, is sending Cerberus.
Yeah.
Because then he can use the effective Jackal to special summon. But the thing is, he doesn't have another way to get out another monster.
No, he does not.
In this situation, what do you do? I think
You can summon the Cerberus and crash and hope you
No,
don't
you
get
can't.
OTK'd.
it's too big. Level's too high.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's level 8. Can't Pendulum Summon a level 8. Pretty sure it's level 8.
Who says that?
Says the scale that says level 8.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. It is, in fact, a level 8.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure so. Can you look it up? Let's look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure Master Cerberus is a level 8 or higher. But I'm 90% sure.
I wasn't tracking.
SER. Yeah, that one.
I was not tracking that his scales were 1 and 8. I should have. Yeah, that is level 8. I should have, but you know what? Just magician, you can usually pendulum summon 90% of the stuff in your deck. So,
hey, I mean, you're not wrong, but I was just like looking at it, and I was thinking to myself, I don't know.
But he can do the whole. He could. This in theory, he could go Jackal summon, Crash, pendulum summon. Oh no, you would need a scale in hand to do that. A low scale.
The thing is, either way, he's stuck with one monster.
And what's it called? And Cam still got 4 cards in hand.
I am pretty sure this is just game.
If it's not game, it's really close.
I am willing to bet that this is.
And you might as well just go scale, pendulum summon, and give him the 4 counters, because who cares?
No, I definitely don't think that's the correct play. I think the line of play.
And then you just start slamming into his, because that's only 2,200 attack. Just attack right into it, run it over, do damage, and then do monster effects, because you're not going to use any monster effects.
Oh, you're right.
But he also has a purple poison. He could just pop it and try to go for game. But if I were him, I think I would go scale the 0 scale the. Oh wow, no, that's tough. His whole hand is just weak monsters.
So, in this kind of scenario, do you think that possibly moving towards a maybe just like a well, actually no, he has the extra deck. No,
you know what
doesn't.
He's
locked
do?
out.
That's stupid. He could copy his Ghost Ogre, and then when Jackal attempts to activate the negate something, Ghost Ogre it.
He could also just copy Jackal itself before activating.
I like
scale.
my idea better. It's a little spicier. Activate target Ghost Ogre, and now he's a Ghost Ogre.
Well,
not a good play, but it's.
I mean,
play.
I'm just saying, if he copies Jackal effect, like he could have just negated the Jackal whenever the Jackal tries to negate an effect.
This is true. He could totally just do that, copy it, and then scale, and he's got 2 tokens, and then use harmonizing magician. And if he tries to negate it, he could negate the Jackal with his own Jackal with the air quotations.
With the air quotations. But then what? How does he get through? I'm just trying to figure out how he's gonna. Is like, what does he link into? Like, he's gonna make like an underclock taker, I think. Waiting to see. It's definitely looking pretty bleak. Although Cam,
we're waiting for the live point update.
Cam the man attacking guy.
You know what song I have stuck in my head? Cotton Eye Joe, and I have no idea why. I haven't heard that song in like 10 years.
I literally can't remember the last time I heard that song. You know what he just did? He just copied the effect of Electromite.
Is it 2600? Yeah, why would you not?
Interesting.
Does that say 2600?
Yes, it does.
Cool, thanks. So he goes ahead and makes the underclock taker. And his hand is pretty spicy. And Cam's just taking the slow route. He knows he's got this. He's just got to take it slow. His opponent's
top decking.
Yeah, he's top decking. He's basically just top decking. He's gonna be able to get 1 monster from his extra deck, and then harmonizing.
What? Oh, sorry. Just watching.
Yeah. Harmonizing magician. Use its effect. Summon from the.
Summoning from the extra deck, or summoning from the deck?
From the deck.
Did he activate the effect of harmonizing? He's looking through his
maybe
extra
not.
deck. Yeah, he did. He just did.
If you were.
So, what do you think the route he's going to take? Do you think he's going to make a
Omega?
No, I think he's going to make a Tornado Dragon. I think he's going to simplify the game.
I think he's going to make a Omega or an Ignister.
Oh, that's game. That has to be game.
Yep. He's just going to shuffle. He's going to pop his opponent's scale and then
pop, shuffle.
I haven't seen that card in a quick minute.
So Ignister, what it does is it targets one pendulum card in the pendulum, one card in the pendulum zone destroy it, and then shuffle one card on the field into the deck.
Yeah, so he pops his opponent's pendulum card to shuffle his opponent's pendulum card into the deck. Let's get the ulti out there. It's nicer. Yeah.
Ooh, this is interesting. He draws
a Lure of Darkness. He's blind alluring.
Oh, that. There's no way that's game.
And he scoops it up.
That's game. All right, well, the Swift 2-0 by Cam the Man, not even giving him a second chance. That looks like a game.
If that was match.
That was definitely match.
That was most definitely a match. He did go first. Yeah. So that was a swift 2-0 from Cam. He just opened up much better than Colin. Colin's doing pretty well in the tournament either way. He's definitely going to make it into top. And we might see a rematch between the two in top.
We will find out.
He had a really tough match against Mech Knight Invoked last round, which is kind of what held us up. So if you hate somebody, hate him.
Through that. All right. So before we go and move on to the top cut, because we have to wait for this last round, Jonathan, what do you think of these past 5 rounds? Any matches stand out to you?
You know what? I really enjoyed the dinosaur.
The June Choi match?
Yes, that was it was a fun match.
It was a really fun match.
Some misplays, but it was really interesting to watch. Really back and forth.
I definitely think both players could have won that match. Ultimately, though, it turned out not in June Choi's favor. However, I do think after speaking with him, I think he felt like he learned a lot and he realized his mistakes. Well, but I personally, what I really like seeing is Dante. I like seeing Dante.
I don't.
I'm sorry, but Dante is just like such an amazing player.
I like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno.
Ultimate Conductor Tyranno?
At one point I played a Metalfoe deck with a dinosaur engine, and I just put that thing on the field constantly.
Why don't you do it anymore?
Because I like to play good decks nowadays.
I see.
So but that was fun. It was really in this in between when nothing good was out. It was right before Zoo came out.
I see.
And then my love for Zoo came up. So we're gonna try to have some kind of. There's still like 20 minutes left in the round, so we might try to have some kind of fun match come up. Maybe another Zoo mirror if you want.
What if we put on some goat?
Do we have goat decks?
I have 4 goat decks.
All right, then we're going to put some goat up on the stream here in a little bit. We'll just stick around. We'll be back here in a little bit with some fun in-between matches.
All right, well, I will be right back. We'll be right back, and don't leave the stream. We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Welcome back, guys. We're about to do a GOAT match. One of our commentators, John, is about to be playing up against our buddy Ty in a GOAT. I got my buddy Nick here.
Greetings.
And they're going to be playing some... they're just going to play a GOAT mirror while we wait for the round to finish. I'm going to keep the timer up so you can see. Now, I didn't play in this format, but I don't think anybody else has either.
No, like this was so long ago. So
much long ago. Big fan of GOAT, though. A lot of fun. We're out here having a good time.
Yeah.
So, I can actually delete this.
What are you deleting?
Game numbers.
Oh.
Also deleted their names, so. And it looks like we're getting John.
John goes first, sets a monster.
Tees it up.
Ooh,
and then it gets Nobleman.
The knock. Now, does he run another copy of Merchant, though?
Yeah. You know what? I played about 10 games in a row. Every single game we opened up with set Magician and set one card, and every single time the opponent Nobleman did.
Yeah.
We both had to banish all of our copies.
You got to be really careful with stuff like that. It's a really good resource to have. You just don't want to waste it. Sometimes when I'm playing GOAT, I usually hold on to the Magician of Faith until after I've seen like at least one knock is out of the deck.
Yeah.
So the chances of them having it are very low.
I was a big fan of Nobleman. So we got the Graceful Charity coming out from John. Hopefully he can get into thing. Oh, he has another Mystical Merchant.
I'm very confused about why he pitched the BLS. It's usually like the win condition GOAT.
Yeah, just beat over two things, call it a day.
Yeah.
And he's just going to set one.
Monster.
And pass it on over to Ty.
Well, the good thing about Ty's Sangan being Snatch Stealed, he's just going to gain the life back every turn that he takes.
Yeah, and he's still going to get the Sangan effect when he goes to the graveyard.
I don't really agree with the Snatch Steal Sangan. It really does
at
nothing.
all. It makes no sense.
So he's going to knock.
He's going to knock the other Mystical Merchant.
Pretty sure you're supposed to banish the first Merchant off
I think as long as it's in your hand, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But then again, you could like hard cheat and say it was in your hand when it wasn't.
Oh, I think John might have pitched the BLS thinking he could premature burial it. But
yeah.
I don't know if he realizes that he can't because it wasn't something properly the first time.
Oh, and he's just gonna
swing or not swing, pop off
with the
probably gonna search Magician.
What's that card
here.
Called?
Oh, he's gonna search Serpent. That means he probably has like I don't know, Lightning Vortex or
some kind of pitching outlet.
Yeah.
Sinister Serpent, such a good card. Of course, we're playing pre-errated. Dorman just sets one, passes.
So Ty drew Jinzo for turn, I believe. So
he's got the Magician of Faith, but what's it called? John has the Nobleman to follow it up.
Does he?
Yes, I saw it in his hand.
So he drew it.
Yep.
So it looks like
but
Ty's
I don't think he should.
pass.
There's really no spell card in his graveyard he wants to hit. All right, now they both need to. Ty's a little mad.
What did he banish? Because I didn't get him.
I didn't see what it was.
If it was a Faith, then you probably have to banish the rest from deck.
Yeah.
So it might not have been Faith.
It might have not been. Oh, it was Serpent.
He said the Serpent.
Yeah.
Oh
and
shit.
It straight got Nobleman.
Dang. That's not good
rest
for
in
Ty.
peace. It is not good for Ty.
So Ty's gonna be very far behind in the late game.
Yep. Oh. So, hey, what's that card called?
Which card? Azura Priest. It's Asura. It's like Asura.
I don't know, like some of these cards called.
Yeah.
We're in between. I don't really care about the
Azura Priest. Basically, whenever
it's a spirit monster.
Yeah, and it lets you attack all your opponent's monsters once. So if
and it's big.
It basically out scapegoat. So if they scapegoat, you just swing over all the tokens.
All of them? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, it is called GOAT. So Sangan, pre-errata, was kind of the nut.
Yeah, so he's going to attack with both, which isn't that much damage. But I think Ty is fine right now. If he can just get, like, any sort of defense. I don't know if he like draws Spirit Reaver or something. Just set it and pass, and he'll be fine.
I mean, truthfully, all he needs.
Oh, Azura Priest. That's
Art
actually
Knight.
a really good card right now. He can just.
I mean, it's the same one he had before.
Oh, I didn't know if it was
It's a spirit
John
monster.
or Ty that had it.
Ty had it.
Okay.
He's going to get some damage in. He's going to get about, I don't know,
He's gonna grab
17,
Jar.
17.
Oh no, he's gonna grab Faith.
Well, he's already seen both noblemans out of Ty.
I mean, yeah, he's probably just gonna add back Snatch Steal, maybe. Always drew MST for turn. Hits
Wasn't
the book.
MST limited to 1 during this
Yeah.
format?
There's that one.
Who would have thought MST broken needs to be at 1?
I mean, that was like the only real back row removal besides
Tornado?
Grenade and Heavy Storm.
Tornado Duster? Or whatever?
Or
Dust Tornado?
Dust Tornado. I mean, yeah, but like it wasn't as good because you had to set it.
Yeah. But it lets you set another trap card from your hand.
Yeah, that effect sucks.
Yeah. Right now we're just playing beat down.
Oh, he's gonna grab Graceful so he can pitch the Serpent.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, why would you not? Standby phase. So we're gonna get some Graceful Charity, some banned cards.
Graceful Charity.
You think if Graceful Charity will ever come back?
Probably not. Cards that say draw 3 shouldn't be in this game.
Saryuja says draw 4.
I mean, yeah, but like the requirements are harder in a game.
And we get probably one of the best GOAT cards ever.
Spirit Reaper.
Spirit Reaper.
I would think it's funny whenever someone Spirit Reaper attacks and then they hit the Serpent out of the hand.
Oh, feels bad, man.
And it's like, oh dang.
No point. 300 attack, 200 defense, can't be destroyed, and it hits a card out of your hand when you do damage.
Yeah.
Card's the nut.
Oh,
And
he has
knows
another
it.
Nobleman.
Oh, and it's the train
You know what
dude.
would be cute is if John just keeps cycling Nobleman with Magician of Faith.
That'd be funny.
So he's gonna hit again. Oh,
And he hits the
Parshath.
Parshath. Ouch.
That might not be too bad if Ty is premature, but see,
It looks like he has
Exiles,
5
Force.
monsters in hand.
Yeah, doesn't look good.
Man, Dorm is over there trying to get blown out by Heavy Storm.
He's gonna
Delinquent Duo.
I don't think that's that good right now because he has Serpent in hand. What did he hit? A Heavy Storm? Was that a Heavy Storm? Oh, he's gonna pitch the Morphine Jar. So, if I'm Ty, I think I'm just setting a Zero Priest and saying you have to swing over a Zero Priest.
Good luck.
Yeah, but
All right, I can't get the card, so it's staying on this. Ooh.
Tribe's not bad. Yeah, well, he said Tsukiyomi. Wait, Tsukiyomi has like 1800 defense, right?
No.
I thought Tsukiyomi had like.
Well, he's at 19 or 16. No, Tsukiyomi has like 11.
Really? No, it has 11 attack. Like, look up Tsukiyomi real quick.
You spell it?
TSU. Found it. I smell Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we had Chick-fil-A.
Oh, it's 14. Aaron just went to Chick-fil-A. If he's back or not.
So we have Tsukiyomi. This is actually one of the more things. Oh, Breaker, the Magical Warrior. Dorman is just getting in on Ty. Ooh! Encounters with his own Spirit Reaper. What does Dorman want to do about that? And he's just going to book it. Wait. He
I'll
booked?
be right back.
Okay. All right, I'm here by myself. He left me forever. He hates my life. So we're continuing on. Ty is nice and tilted. He's teed up once again. And straight gets, runs into a Breaker, straight pops his Sakuretsu armor. Ty is not happy. And we're on to another game. If you're new, welcome. We're out here at Nexus Esports. Oh, Daddy's back, huh? Yeah. I mean, you used to not see the food everywhere. But we're out here at Nexus Esports in Waco, Texas. We're having our 1K tournament. Pretty okay turnout.
We're about to go to top 4, so just waiting on people to finish up, and then we'll cut the final standings.
Yep. And so who are you still in it, man?
Mm-hmm. I am X1 right now. I should be in top 4, as I believe there's going to be 3 X1s and 1 undefeated. So.
Rip my wallet, I guess.
Why?
The guy I sponsored to play in this event went X2.
Who, M7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to beat him.
God, you owe me part of that entry fee.
I literally 2-0'd him.
If you win, you owe me like $10 out of that entry fee.
Blame him
because
for
you're ruining
sucking.
my wallet.
Blame him for sucking.
Was he just playing bad?
I mean,
You at least owe me a fry.
Game 2, he goes activate evenly match. I go chain maiden, chain iron roll.
Ugh.
I also had Imperial Order and Unending Nightmare.
Oh, my.
I don't think he was winning.
Hand destruction, or no, that's card destruction. It's always the opposite of what you think it is.
Yeah.
Discard your hand, draw 5.
Wait. Oh. I'm about to say, like, why would
Or the
people
same
not
number
run
they
hand
think.
destruction and goat?
Well, just because that card wasn't out yet.
Was it not?
I don't think so. These guys just need to not play goat.
Open this.
Oh my
My
god,
fingers
are you
like
really
greasy.
that?
They're
Oh my.
greasy.
And this thing's not super greasy.
I agree.
So if, say, you lost out, who do you think's gonna win this?
What do you mean? Like if I lose?
Yeah, say
Probably
you lose.
Cam.
Probably Cam. I mean, he does win Epic's thing all the time.
You're not wrong.
God, you and Dorman both just constantly say that. Look, I'm just gonna tear here, okay?
Sure.
Thing's like super greasy, dude.
I have another one if you want to try opening that one instead. This one's not greasy.
Okay, yeah, I get in it. I'm getting it. Then I'm gonna get it all over my shirt. Watch, my jersey, my Tempo Storm jersey. Got Tempo Storm out here. Oh, all right, we're back. All right, we're back. Okay, so we're gonna see one a card that
Thousand Eyes Restrict.
we're gonna see. Bro, I didn't know book automatically kills Reaper and Tsukiyomi doesn't book anything when it's flipped, even though it's mandatory. These guys suck.
What kills Reaper?
Yeah, probably.
What kills Reaper?
What kills Reaper?
If Reaper's targeted by a spell, trap, or monster effect, it automatically
Oh,
dies.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about that part of it. I remember that being a big ruling for a quick second. So, here you're seeing two cards that are back in the format, and back in the format for the first time since this format. Thousand Eyes Restrict and Scapegoat.
Yeah, both are generally played in invoke decks. They give the player a massive advantage. Scapegoat being basically a one-card Saryuja, and Instant Fusion being able to break boards with Thousand Eyes.
Yes. I think Thousand Eyes is very good in Magician. Being able to cycle it with Purple Poison or Black Fang.
Yeah. You're able to do that, and then it's like free link 1 after you use the effect. So
Yes, and you can do it like 2 or 3 times in a turn.
It's a very solid card.
Scapegoat, so good. All right, and he top decks the Sangan, and he's gonna activate his own goat. So we got Goat-tacular up here. I don't care. And so I guess he's gonna do it on attack. Got about 30 seconds left in the round, and I don't know how many people are still playing. Give me a second, I'll look.
I think Solo was still playing.
Like done, but those guys still playing. Oh, it looks like there's still 2 more people playing in the round.
Does Solo look happy or sad?
Oh man, and he did the combo. There it is, and it gets bottomless trapped hole.
That is not good for Ty. Sandwich was very average.
Yeah, it's pretty okay. Super greasy. Gonna get some torchies.
I like the. I thought they were bringing torchies here.
I guess they were buying it for too many people and got expensive.
What do you mean? We got less people than expected.
No. They were buying for like staff. They didn't expect as many staff.
So why not just buy for select few staff?
Because then it screws me over, and I want because I would not be part of that select few. That's fine. Torchies is expensive. This is cheap and good. All right, so we're moving on. We got 2 GOAT tokens on either side. One of them's a die with 4 up, and one's a die with 6 up. Some broken stuff here, and he just sets a card. But Garrett, I agree with you a little bit here. Huh? Cam's list?
Yeah.
Hey man, don't be looking. That's an unfair advantage.
Colin Bradshaw.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good match.
Cam and Colin.
Colin got 2-0'd, but he actually like stuck out a lot longer. We're like, oh, this game's over, and then it went like another 3 turns. Oh,
good.
Breaker, one of the best cards of the format, and Spirit Reaper.
Now, does John have the set Metamorphosis? Ooh, he drew Pot of Greed. Really, really good.
So broken.
He drew Graceful off the Pot of Greed.
Now all he needs is the Delinquent Duo, and he's got the triple one-ofs. He's got the trifecta.
Unfortunately for Ty, his Sinister Serpent is banished right now.
Yeah, it happened in the first game too.
Yeah. Gonna pitch Xerion. I don't know if I'd pitch the Xerion. I think it's really good. You just swing over all the tokens and do. But I can't really tell because I can't.
Yeah, he's one of those people that keeps his hand close. I see. Is that an Eradicator or Crush card or something? I don't know. Go format, guys. The Trinity, dear God. Okay, man. The trifecta is fine. I could call it the Triforce to really trigger somebody.
Okay, so we got.
He's got Parshath out.
I am predicting his set to be probably a Book of Moon. I think it's gonna be a Book of Moon, and then
Just tax into a token. Julio is face hugging the screen.
Ooh,
Hi.
Ty looks like he's going for BLS.
Ooh.
He's going all in.
There it is.
Here we go. Massive amount of damage about to happen. Gonna swing, kill token, pierce for 19, draw a card.
Draw a card and then attack.
You tell Ty to draw a card.
There it is. And he's gonna add
I
that.
might have banished the face down monster and just not swung.
Yeah. Oh, and he's just gonna okay.
I think he might have drawn it off the thing.
And hey, more
I don't know
goats.
how I feel about that. Like, I don't feel like that's that good unless he has the Metamorphosis. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, he could top deck the Metamorphosis. He did add he has the Graceful too.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and John is up 1 game.
These comments are funny. Just talking about how these guys should never play Goat again. Yeah, this is like, I don't know. I don't really even play Goat, and I can tell like there's a lot of bad plays going on.
I haven't played Goat in no, we played at Dorman's house like 1 game. That was the first game of Goat I've played in probably like 4 years.
It was like 2 years for me, I'd say. I was playing against Ty, I was playing against Ty yesterday.
And then
Norman.
And then, I used to play like a long time ago. I used to play Goat. My buddy, he had like 9 Goat decks because that's all he would do is just build Goat, finish the deck, build another deck of Goat.
Mm-hmm.
It was quite good. Okay, we're gonna get another card out here because people get mad at me when I don't.
You want to get out right now?
Tribe out. Really, really powerful card.
Dang, those monsters on there are swole.
Dude.
6-pack.
Dude, they rip. They got them gains. Will they play for money, please? I mean, there's people here that'll play for money.
Yeah.
Truthfully, we're supposed to money match Zoomiers, but...
Are we doing Zoomiers? Because I heard we were team warring, but like I didn't know what format. Because I really don't want to play FTK.
It's Nats.
We're team warring Zoo?
We're trying to get somebody to do that.
Because I know one of the guys from Waco is down to play for cards, and I was like, not that good, so I guess I'll do it.
Bruh, Zoomiers suck. Excuse me, sir. Quiet in the audience.
I feel like Zoomiers are pretty skillful if you take Maxi out of the equation.
Of which Maxi is not part of the part of the equation right now.
Barrier's pretty degenerate, but like I don't know. It's you can play around Barrier. It's kind of hard to play around Maxi.
I also don't have 6 strikes. The second I get 6 strikes is when I'll take Barrier out.
I have solo strikes right now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
might need to do
also has a
that.
page of strikes.
Might need to get those. Bum those off of him. We can play some zoo, and he's just gonna
What's
pop the
this?
face down.
What is that?
That's what they're using to send us life point updates.
Oh, okay.
It's Grace from God right now, and it looks like Ty took this one.
All right. So it looks like 1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
I like how I don't even have to keep life points in this because people just know when they lost. It's usually when they run out of cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna do some. Zoomir was a lot of fun. It was very skillful. Now Zoo versus literally anything else was not skillful. It was Trident, set a bunch of cards, draw a bunch of cards, pass.
I mean, against True Draco, I think it was pretty
because True Draco was really the only deck that could beat up to it. Because remember, like Wind Witch Artifact Invoked was supposed to be like the hard counter for Zoo. It wasn't.
It would get a game or match here and there, but
Here or there, but I mean,
consistently it wasn't bad.
yeah, and everybody thought it was because it was in the OCG.
I remember losing to a Wind Witch Artifact deck just because of Purgatrio just swinging over all my zoos for a game.
I lost the only. Let's see, at Nats I lost to Pendulum Magician because the blue Time Lord came out and blew me out.
Yeah.
Looks like the next round's getting ready to start. We'll be
So-
back here in about 5 minutes. Stick around. They have not
And
started.
we're back. All right, we're up for the stream of the top 4. It is me. I'm here with Jonathan and Aaron McInnes. We are going to be watching a true Draco mirror match between Noah and Nick. Anything you have to say? Any comments, boys?
Well, what's it called? Top 4. We got Aaron, we got Noah and Nick playing True Draco, and then the other match we have a Pendulum Magician mirror. So the result will be True Draco versus Pendulum Magician. So every regional's ending. What about you, Aaron? How was your tournament?
I'm pretty bad at Yu-Gi-Oh, so it was rough.
It was rough. How was it rough, Aaron?
I'm gonna go tell him to start.
Okay. I don't like playing this format. It's fine, but I don't like FTKs. And then I got anti-spelled and buried, so
While you're playing Pendulum?
yeah.
Feels bad, dude.
I mean, not much you can do.
All right, well, there's the handshake. We're getting the match underway. It's looking like we're going to have a good little match here of True Draco mirrors. So whoever wins the die roll is going to choose to go second, probably. We see...
We need to switch the names. Noah's on the right. Nick's
Oh,
on the
okay.
left.
We can do that.
I'm not sure who won, but Noah is going first.
Noah is going third.
We saw Typhoon in the opening hand of Nick, so that's pretty nice in this position. Especially
Maining Typhoon.
he is. I'm getting all of these people to do it. You have to
Yeah, you got to get real close.
Yeah, you got to get extra close, comfortable space. But anyways, on to the next round. We're looking at a set 4.
Let me see what you grabbed. Was it a maiden?
I didn't see.
So when I played versus Noah in Swiss, he was the Draco player I lost to. He actually opened relatively well, in terms of Draco monsters, but he just chose to set everything and try and interrupt with the traps. So we shall see how he chooses to play the mirror out.
In my opinion, that's one of the best ways to play the mirror, or at least against that deck, is to set and then summon on their turn. Man, a bunch of garbage.
What do you think?
Because, what's it called? M7 slithered his way into top. Oh.
All right, and we're looking at a Desires.
Desires, Demise, the standard Draco opening.
He also had Duality.
Oh,
Don't forget the Duality.
now it's looking for Heritage for 3.
Heritage for 3. I don't know if we're going to see that, but we're always taking that neg 9 opening up that
I
Desires.
think there's another Demise in his hand, so he looks to be set up for next turn depending on how Nick plays it out.
Well, regardless, it's looking like it's going to be a little difficult for Mr. Noah here. Possibly a tribute summon. He's just holding it. What's he going to do?
I'm guessing he disciples use the effect to tribute the Apocalypse. Hopefully he is a normal, so if it's in a mono he can. Not too prevalent. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he activated the effect.
We got the Typhoon going.
Dude, he's gonna flip. He's gonna flip Heritage and just win. Oh, I think Cam the Man may have lost the die roll, but anyways, on to the next one. Anti-Spell Fragrance coming up on this standby phase of Nick.
And he's going to chain the Stormforth.
Now, Maiden's chaining to the effect with Maiden, adding a Masterpiece. I actually don't like that. I actually prefer to add a Ignis in this situation.
So Nick's hand is double Maiden, double Trap, I believe. Wait, what? No, what do you? No, not like this.
I don't think he can do this, to be honest.
He
can.
No, he can, but he literally just said Masterpiece gets attributed.
What a misplay.
Wow.
Attack. I'm so confused.
That level of...
I thought he was trying to set tribute a spell so he would not get tributed by Stormforth. But
No.
No, it's just gone now. No.
Well,
And I don't remember. Did they rule that Stormforth affects the monster?
If it's spell immune, it will not be tributed by Stormforth.
Yes. I remember getting mad because it's the same ruling with towers.
Towers did get tributed. So,
Did it?
Yeah. I don't know what changed. But I do remember Stormforth wasn't out.
Konami said so.
Yes.
Konami said so.
That might have
What
been
a
incorrect,
misway.
but I'm pretty sure Stormforth wasn't out.
I am absolutely shook by what just happened. It appears Nick has set a face down in the monster zone.
Yes.
In face down attack position. What a man.
I know,
What
right?
a
On the
man.
bright side, Noah looks to be pretty far behind. There's no diagram, and he desired, so his monster count's probably pretty low. He probably needs to get his disciples cycling those monsters in grave.
I believe Noah is actually playing what is it called? 3 Masterpiece. So he might actually be able to play depending on what he added.
Alright, and he should be taking damage now.
56. They're 46.
Oh, he's
Oh,
just
he
revealing, scooping.
Yeah, they're just scooping, going straight to game 2. That
That
misplay
was a
really.
very quick game 1
Yeah, that was.
by a heavy misplay by Mr. Noah Nice. Personally, I think he should have added the Ignis off of the Maiden.
he also
Because
just shouldn't have tributed for the masterpiece.
yeah, and that's fair. Not tributing for the Masterpiece would have probably been very good. You can't tribute a spell-me monster with Stormforth, Layer of Darkness, etc. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we got that.
Yes.
We were just curious because we know I'm pretty sure that Towers
Okay.
was not.
Can you
immune to
can you pull
Stormforth.
Masterpiece up? Here, I got
Masterpiece, the
Well,
true
Tower.
Draco Slaying King.
Yeah, 100% sure that Stormforth does not affect spell immune. Because Laird is the same thing rolling as Laird. Same rolling as Laird.
You pull anything good?
I got a
Order.
order.
Masterpiece, the true Draco Slaying. Slaying.
Where's the deck list?
Over there.
The deck list.
Oh no, these
Right
are
here.
theirs too.
Okay.
These are them.
I'm guessing Nick's gonna keep the Typhoons in. Definitely a good
so yeah,
part of the matchup.
I believe Noah is going to choose to go second in this matchup.
Yeah, in the mirror match, you definitely want to choose to go second. Get value to spells and traps. Draw off Heritage.
Nick citing 3 Zaphion.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about that. Nick is gonna be in a nice spot.
What is? Oh, he's sighting into the Time Lord.
Yeah.
So we have a Time Lord being sighted into.
The real question is, will he side it this game? Because actually, I don't know. I feel like Noah's gonna choose to go first, just because he doesn't seem super experienced with the deck.
He's
So-
definitely choosing to go second.
He is?
Guaranteed.
Okay. So
He's going to make Nick go first.
so Nick might side in 1 or 2 because he's not 100% sure what's going on. Have those to Typhoons. Have a good little.
What are y'all
Spice
doing?
everything.
We are. I don't know if you're talking about in the group chat, but we are currently in top 4 of the Yu-Gi-Oh 1K.
Oh, Noah's signing Zaphion as well.
Are they both?
That's wild.
Crazy.
Wow.
This is gonna be some ignorance.
This is gonna
Zaphions.
be. Can we please have them both summon a Zaphion?
The real
against each
question is someone gonna leave in skill drain just for like the out? Like it's 100% wrong, but that'd be hilarious.
other?
Activate
How do you
attack with
out?
Zaphion skill drain.
I know Nick has Chalice in, so if he has that in, that's definitely an out.
Chalice is I think a pretty good card for this
Yeah,
matchup.
That's the one thing I wanted to make sure he had in his deck was Chalice when we were looking at the
Dude,
list.
I was talking to Bradley when he was trying to play this deck, and I kept telling him side Chalice, and he kept refusing.
Doesn't know who.
It's like
I
one
don't
of your
believe
best
our
outs.
viewers know who Bradley is. Would you like to elaborate a little bit?
Bradley is one of our players from Colleen. You'll see him at an event occasionally.
He's a big, tall guy with like really scraggly hair. Pretty much looks like a normal Yu-Gi-Oh player.
If you,
But, like,
they've
imagine
probably
him
never
larger.
been to a Texas regional.
You're
Yeah.
right.
So Nick has Iron Wall, and he decided an Iron Wall in the matchup.
That's 6 cards in Noah's hand.
Okay, so he did expect to go first, so good on Nick.
Nick's looking like he's in a pretty good position right now,
2 spells, Masterpiece Iron Wall.
and
One
he
of
adds
each.
the desires.
He's a scrub. Can't confirm or deny that.
I am
I'm not-
looking at his
No,
hands
he's
right
actually
now.
pretty
I'm
good.
pretty sure Nick's going to. Yep.
I'm not sure.
I think he's gonna. Do you think he's gonna get punished by this? I feel like this
Right.
is incorrect.
The only other thing you could do is the terraforming, but like you're only drawing 1. And,
I
like,
think he's fine. The whole deck's 3 ofs.
There we go. See,
yeah.
always rewarded.
Always rewarded, never lucky. Ah, poor Noah.
Now Ignis, Tributes.
Yep.
I think he's only gonna get to draw 2 off his Demise though, unless he I don't think he has any traps, and he.
Well, he still has his
Why are
normal
you? Oh
summon,
my
draw a
God.
card.
I hate Nick.
I mean, aren't you
Wait,
supposed to
I thought you just said he got rewarded.
I mean, he drew Demise off Desires, but I don't understand why he drew off Heritage first.
Oh, and now he's getting punished.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not getting punished. Like, he already had the Masterpiece in hand, but that just seems super unnecessary. Like, I always try and Demise first. That way, if I draw another monster, you're not in a worse spot. Like, you don't have to make suboptimal plays to result Demise.
No, that's understandable. I feel like summoning a mono and then using that effect.
So he left the mono in as well. That's kind of interesting. I guess it kind of turns off the babies.
I mean, I guess
Wait,
he's contributed.
Oh, okay. Heritage effect attribute.
Yeah.
And so he didn't even go plus. Well,
I mean, he has a Masterpiece on the board and an Ignis, so that's pretty plus in of itself.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
And two set. Do we know the sets?
He attributed the Iron Wall, so I actually don't know what the sets are. I think they're what he drew off Demise, but I didn't.
I think it's a
see 'em.
disciples and a spell. I think it was like he definitely drew a second desires off of the device.
Oh yeah, Second Desires. Was it another Disciples?
I'm pretty sure it was a disciples. I could
Okay.
be wrong though.
So it's just one Masterpiece to rule them all.
And I think Nick is adding.
Okay, so I guess it's not a Disciple.
You never know. Maybe he has both. Because
We
he already
just
has the hair.
playing both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, it's a pretty safe bet.
Here's what's wrong.
We are looking to see what's going to happen next. Wonder what do you think is Noah's next move? Do you think it's activate diagram, set a trap?
I don't know. Going second in the mirror is really awkward. I haven't played this deck, but
That's the dream second, man.
going second, really?
Yeah, it is.
He chose to go second.
You choose to go second, and
Because
then
you want value off the spells and traps. You want to draw 3 off Heritage.
That's true. This is true.
You just want to.
I didn't
you
play
were
this
trying to
deck.
get like because basically what you're doing is you're 1-for-1ing all its cards, but then you go heritage draw 3.
Yeah. So the way that Nick wins this right now is just holding Masterpiece for Heritage. Hey, the Typhoon. Always comes in hot.
Always comes in hot.
You know what? I'm
Wise
being
words from
proven
the
daily
Aaron
about me
McKinnis.
saying it's bad.
Typhoon always coming in
It did.
hot.
I mean, it made him. It allowed him to hold his Masterpiece. right
Petzold, God tier. What are y'all doing? He's a scrub. Rip Bradley. The showstopper. Blad player just scoop. He can't tribute blah 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 blah. Let's see. What is Noah's next play, do you think?
there. Really see his hand.
Yeah, it
He's-
looks
he's
like he's
hiding it
got
close
he
to
got
the
mostly
chest.
spells and traps. I think he's got one monster in hand.
Well, hopefully that's a decent monster. Unless this is gonna be a swift 2-0.
See, what he should do here is Lava Golem.
I disagree. I think what he should do here is activate evenly matched.
Ooh, that's a tough one. And then Kaiju that whatever's
Exactly.
left.
There we
Kaiju
go.
the masterpiece. It's the combo.
So there are evenlies in. There's a Judgment in Noah's deck.
Do you leave Judgment in if you know you're going second?
Personally, I do not. But
I don't think it's a bad choice, but I also don't think it was probably optimal. He probably had a going second card that might have helped him, but at the same time, it's like you're playing a one-up.
yeah, well, also he mains Erupt, Anti-Spell. He mains Raigeki as well. So there's a couple of cards that like maybe
He
aren't
has
the
to
best.
take out.
I don't know. I gotta take it back. Raigeki should be definitely stay in because it outs Masterpiece.
Yeah, most
But,
definitely.
I don't know. He has evenly. He has Zaphion. He's got Cosmic. I guess he just chose not to sign the Zaphion, maybe expecting Nick to have Skill Drain.
That is a like what's that masterpiece
Not
immune to?
playing around
Monster
the one
Trap.
of. That's
Nice.
interesting. I would never play around a one of.
Yeah,
if
like
he
Max
has it-
C.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
If he has
It's
it, he
not
if
a-
he has it, man, like it's fine, but it's looking
Okay,
like
it looks like a Heritage, a Disciples, and then
I think
something
Ignis,
else.
maybe. Okay, you gotta get the Cosmics in. Okay. And he left Rivalries win. I guess he was like just trying to.
Well,
there's
there's someone a mono.
There's
Yeah.
one Zaphion. I lied.
If you summon a mono Watto, you just flip it and kind of win.
But he chose to go second, so just have a weird dynamic.
all right. So we're gonna get the set one tribute. Probably, maybe. I'm not sure. Do you think he sets one tributes?
So what was his hand? It was Disciples, Heritage.
Disciples Heritage Ignis plus one card that we don't know.
We just pause. If he had a monster in hand, I feel like the best play early on was to distribute the disciples for the heritage, just to, like potentially stop the value that he gets off popping diagram.
Yeah.
So he might not have a monster, or he just. It also would have gotten value off the Typhoon early. Whenever he used it.
So he's gonna activate heritage, and here, and then
Okay.
distribute it off for, and use that. Okay.
Now his heritage just pops the die. I think he should, right?
Well, if he triggers that, then his Noah's Ignis Heat could trigger.
I don't think that's super. He's already used both effects to trigger. Or not the disciples.
No, he hasn't used
popped the
disciples
already though.
But he can search another. He
See,
can
if
search
you're-
another heritage and
If you're gonna just
draw.
pop the wait, why would you? What? Why did he do that?
Why did he add the? Oh, he already has the other heritage.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. So Zaphion in his hand. That was the other card. Okay. So that isn't a monster.
He has to have the heritage. If he doesn't have the heritage in hand, that
Wait,
adding
he's-
of disciples was a huge misplay. Did
I
you just
know
pass?
Nick just popped the Ignis. If he no, it should just added heritage drawn too.
Can you,
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he just lost.
Can you
Oh, Nick just drew for turn and drew order, so I don't think it really matters what just happens.
Yeah, no, I think this game is pretty much.
Well, actually, I take it back. Noah has a Zaphion, so he actually has an out.
So Noah has confirmed the
Why?
Zaphion in hand.
Yeah, I just saw one. I don't know. Nick, what are you doing?
It looks like you just popped it. Oh, and just the Zaphion fell right off the top.
No, like Nick just said a spell with order. So, like, we just.
Oh no, it just scooped. Okay, well, you couldn't answer it. For anybody who didn't know, Zaphion, the Time Lord, when he attacks, you can shuffle your opponent's spells and traps into the deck, and I think they burn based on how many was shuffled
I
back.
don't think. Maybe.
No.
I don't think so. I thought that was like.
I think it just shuffles.
That's
and then-
that's Medion, I believe.
Yeah, well, that's
But anyways, there goes one match of the top four. We'll come back to you in a bit to let you know about how the second match goes, and then we'll come in with the finals.
with the
and that'll
final
be
two. All right.
it. Top two. All right. Well, sounds good. We'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and.
nothing changes.
Life. Life.
I was fine when you held my hand. I was fine when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were written down. I was fine when you pulled me in. We were forced to be human, and then the world came after, and I had never questioned it. And they said it was wrong. We started it all. that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. This love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back.
And we're back. Here's the final two. We got Cam the Man versus Nick Paretzel. Here with me is Jonathan Barker
What's
and
up?
Aaron McWindus. All right. I think we got a true Draco matchup versus Pen Magician. Let's see. Nick, let's see. We just really hope he doesn't choke. But any starting words, Mr. Barker?
Well, I hope Nick loses because he ain't
good
shit.
Good start.
What about you? What about y'all?
Go ahead, Aaron.
I'm just trying to watch some good Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I ain't trying to talk shit.
Yeah. Well, we're all just believing in the dream, so we're about to get started. I think Cam the Man's just shuffling up, going, man, such a free win. But I believe in Nick and his ability to top deck. He has his build from the Aaron McInnes, which is like, legendary. But I think what we're looking at right now, why are we looking at an Ignis Heat? It's not even on the board.
Would you rather look at a good card? Hold on, let me get a good card.
Let's get a good card on there. Oh,
I like this.
let's see it.
All
Let's
right,
see
we're
the
gonna get-
best card, the winning card. This card makes it in the top cut every time. You heard it first from here. Nexus, believe it.
Better card.
All right.
Yeah, we just finished up a very, very fun, entertaining top 4 match between Kim and Colin.
Yeah.
Cam took it again this time, unfortunately, but we're all out here having a good time. So let's look forward to the match. And it looks like Cam will be starting.
They
Oh,
go
boy.
into double demise, double Amano, the disciples. And Cam seems to have opened rather well. Harmonizing, Barkworm.
Does Nick? What does Nick play in the main? Where's his deck list?
Right in front of you.
Right here.
Are you sure that's both of them?
That's Noah.
Okay. So Nick McAloozis is playing a Stormforth.
Pretty standard.
He is
range,
not
maybe
playing a Raigeki. This may be crippling for the man. Maybe very crippling.
He's got the Amano, so he's got pretty much everything he needs. As long as his demise gets him.
Well, I mean, he's gonna have to set like 17 cards.
Yeah. Well, Cam's not playing FTK. He's playing maybe card for card the list that Kamal won Memphis with. If not, maybe 1 or 2 cards off. So we know we're pretty much for certain what he's got. And
It's just
Pretty
wombo
standard.
combos.
yeah, there's no firewall in it, but it's gonna end with most likely a Naruto, a Harbinger, a Jackal, maybe a Vortex. Any combination of those.
So Amano answers all of that. What you're saying. All right, so we're looking at Astrograph getting summoned, adding back Gate 0. We're trying to figure out what's coming on next. Appears the field center is no longer in the center.
It is now on the field, face down in attack position. Man, Golden Frieza, what are you doing?
Golden Frieza, best
I
card.
always knew Dragon Ball was a weird.
Face down attack
very
position
weird
Frieza.
game.
All right.
Very toxic community.
Let's see. Jesus, that sounds awful. Oh, thanks, man. Shout out to M Greenwood, number one in my heart, and then we got Smoke Ball. What does that even have to reference?
Because I had a smoke ball up on the screen, the Cloudian smoke ball.
You right.
All right,
you
so
right.
we got Cam pendulum summoning, 1, 2, 3, 3, and then using harmonizing magician to summon out purple poison, which we haven't really seen abused much today.
Honestly, I thought we've seen it put in a little bit of work today with a lot of normal summons. But honestly, I think the card that's been the most underwhelming for me has been harmonizing. I just really don't feel like that card's been used a whole lot.
Not
at
much
least not in the
today.
stream. Not in the stream.
I think Venom is one of the best.
Oh, absolutely.
He went first.
Yes.
So
So we're looking at him copying the effect of Electromite, him
This is-
doing things.
This is still the first
activating
turn for
things.
Cam.
popping.
We're looking at like a 15-minute turn. Easy.
He
nah.
seems to know what he's doing. It'll probably be over in another minute.
Couple minutes at the most.
Right,
Now he does
now he's
have.
thinking.
He's probably gonna make the Vortex Dragon here.
No.
I think he has to link.
he has to make
Actually-
the second big dude, level 8.
Oh,
I actually don't know how to play this. So I'm not much use.
well, no. He can make the Vortex Dragon with Astrograph and that, and then link that and the Electromine away into Metaltron, summoning out Vortex, or sorry, Absolute, then summoning out Vortex, and then you make purple off of the purple poison and girl into the second purple dude, And then you can make the.
So that's 2. He usually tries and goes for a bit more, but yeah, I think he's taking time there. I don't think he got into enough chronographs to make the Naruto play. He might be able to get a Jackal out there. So.
I'm thinking he's about to fuse into the.
I'm not sure if the Metaltron should have been on the other side. I don't think it's a problem.
It's not.
I mean, it gives him an extra zone.
Well, see, you want him to actually point to monsters.
He's going into the other thing. Yep, he's going to the thing. Going to use its effects, destroying this gate 0, adding probably an.
He's going to copy.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. There's the Naruto. I was right.
Yep, and then those two are going to make.
And he has the desires in him. The talent.
And the man just opening up the tits.
Absolute, like.
The only difference between this and like the Wisdom Eye with Firewall deck is like it usually requires a bit more of your hand because you're committing to Naruto, which is like not always easy.
Naruto, the moral leader. This is just, and he draws the 2. I don't know. Nick should probably just go to game 2.
He's got a mono.
It's true. Oh, does he?
Yeah, he has a mono demise, so he could be getting in there. Right now we're looking at.
Yeah, so this is all for naughts. Like
this is all nothing.
This is all just like things.
See, that's like a gorgeous board. It took him like 5 minutes. All of his resources are gone, and
he's still got 3 cards in hand.
A Dragon Shrine, a Purple Poison, and
I'd use that Dragon Shrine.
And it looks like a Jackal.
Yeah, so
I'd use that Dragon Shrine just within the deck. Bam!
Wait, is that the 3rd?
Wrecked!
Oh, that's a maiden. Oh, that's insane. This man is talented.
So good at this game.
I have never seen a man like
draw
Nick Pretzel
into terraforming trap card.
What's the trap card?
Return.
Oh, he's in it. He is in it to win it. He's gonna get another draw, possibly get a masterpiece on board. This board is getting broken.
The card that says so Mono Awato's not letting his opponent activate monster effects, and when you got 3 monster negations and then a monster that pseudo protects them, you're done.
I think he needs to diagram pop the Apocalypse.
Are you sure it's Apocalypse and not the
It's definitely Apocalypse.
Can Nick read a book while he waits or go grab a drink? No, but I'm pretty sure he could have used the restroom and still came back to him finishing up his combo.
So there it is. He's probably adding Heritage here. He needs to get into a
draw
couple,
2.
He needs to get into a couple more cards. I think he's gonna pick the Harbinger.
Draw 2. Hopefully draw.
Wait, actually, I think he needed to attack the Metaltron first. Actually, never mind. There's a mono. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he does here.
It doesn't matter what he does as long as he clears the board. I'm thinking right now.
Actually, I take it back. He needs to hit the Vortex, so that way on his next turn, if he gets another trap, some Heritage, he won't get negated.
Well, is he using? He hasn't used the effect of Apocalypse yet, so I think is he thinking on the what's monster? I'm pretty sure it has to be Harbinger. Point, because that's the only monster that Masterpiece can't.
He's not getting no match.
He has to draw it off the Heritage if he can.
If I know Nick, he's going to rip. He's going to rip
He's
it.
going to rip
easily.
that or diagram or something of it.
So he's probably, there's the Vortex. Naruto's smaller, so if he gets to something like the Ignis, he can crash or do.
He uses that to pop the Vortex.
He'll just kill it.
Oh yeah, I forgot his diagram too.
His diagram saves it.
That is.
I told
that
you.
looks like a.
Listen, I know what I. Oh man, this man is just.
It doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness.
Is that literally a masterpiece of mono? Oh.
Yeah, the masterpiece.
Well, you already had the second of mono.
I don't care. I'm upset.
I'm upset.
I'd be upset too.
Look at all that work that Cam just put in, just to have us.
He still hasn't drawn off this Heritage, so he could take the
diagram.
diagram.
He has.
That's how I got to
the okay.
I think adding the diagram, this next diagram,
he's
was
gonna
the
pop
correct
the other
play.
mono. No, don't take it back. What's the other set? Is that demise? Actually, I don't think the diagram was right.
Do you think the desires is right? I think adding the return and then tribute
I think desires
summoning.
was right because keep the Amano in hand. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Because it's the demise.
Yeah, it doesn't
matter. I was
matter.
thinking you tribute over the Amano.
I think this is the correct line of play.
But like now he's not gonna have an Amano in hand unless he tributes over Maiden.
Yeah, he will. He's gonna tribute spell trap.
Doesn't. Yes.
Or he's gonna tribute. He has to. I think he's gonna tribute spell trap.
I don't like that. Purple Poison is literally in camp, I think. Or just like a scare card, like you just don't want to. Get destroyed by that card.
Well, he could always chalice his own mana.
Well, he
Make
also
it for his
can't make it
opponent.
immune to spells because then he'd make him immune to his own field spell, and that's what's keeping the Harbinger from destroying anything.
We're looking at a possible tribute summon a masterpiece. All we're just.
I guess you have to tribute the maiden here. Like just spell trap them, shoot over maiden.
And then pop one with return, swing over.
I think Cam's still in a
Norito.
good position here.
No, he's literally not winning this game.
How?
How is Cam winning?
By Nick not being able to clear his field.
He's clearing his board right now. He's a masterpiece.
And
Like he can just do trap.
Cam also put a lot of resources into that board.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He only has like 3 cards in hand.
He's 3 cards in hand, but like his extra deck's also really depleted.
Yeah, the issue I have with like these boards is by using the Supreme King fusions, like that's like a lot of your comeback mechanics.
Yep, and there goes the Amano.
That's the one thing I like about the Fireball deck is like if you don't end on the Harbinger, you still have those, and you use like extra Electromites, which like aren't like super.
Do you think that's correct to retributing?
See that's the one I like didn't really want was for this. Wait, what? He
You wake
distributed
that
3
up?
cards.
Wake that up, please.
Hold on. 1 second.
Okay, I think he. Okay, so what I think he did was spell monster, and then Heritage popped the return.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, so now he pops that. Okay, so not a.
Yeah,
It cleared everything.
Made him destroy the
Wow.
No.
Metaltron.
No, he so what he did was he tributed spell monster, and the spell popped the trap popped Metaltron, Masterpiece popped the Harbinger, and then attack.
and then attack over Narito.
Yeah, so he cleared the whole board. That was
That
that actually was probably the best line.
Yeah, that was really good.
I like the way he played that. I don't know, like not having the Amano kind of sucks, but because all of his like monster negates are out of the way, there's like not a whole lot that can be done from Cam's perspective. His extra deck only has like an Ignister and Omega and like a couple Electromites left.
I think he
He
has.
still got Borload.
Okay, there
Borload.
is a Borload, but
He's got to bait out the destruction and.
But the thing is, Nick also has a follow-up demise, which
yeah, there's a set demise, there's a Majesty Maiden. That's it. The only issue I had with the trap was like that. So there was maybe a way for him to play it where like he leaves the Harbinger up. I don't know, because like if you get the Maiden effect, you can add and get the trap to resolve. But it's probably just better to.
So where do you think this line of play is going to take him? Is he just scooping it up or?
No, he's just checking his. But it's
Yeah.
it's looking rough.
Looking real rough. If he's got a target for the Dragon's Ravine, I don't know if he does. I think he banished all the rest to the targets.
There's a Chronograph, Black Fang, Dragon Shrine, and
Another one.
if he has a target for Dragon Shrine, he has a play.
Hey, couldn't have Cam have negated the effect of Heritage to pop the return with the effect of Narito?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it negates effects.
Does it?
Yes.
No, I.
Can you pull up Narito?
I don't. I'm pretty sure it just deck. That's German.
Definitely.
Activation.
Yeah, activation.
Okay, check out Harbinger.
Harbinger's on. Its effects on the field.
Effects on the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually looked that up earlier with him.
Okay.
Yes, we did, because I remember them talking about that, about how one of the players like screwed somebody over at OICS.
Can we get some Amanos in the chat? Wizard.
No.
Take it down, Nick.
Got the
Rocky Boy.
Rocky
Got
Boy
little-
literally making
Who's
that
gonna
entire
win?
play possible.
Dwayne the Rock or Rocky.
Who's gonna win? 4
Dwayne the-
negates or 1 Rocky Boy?
Rocky Boy.
Yeah.
He was a victor in.
One
The
Rocky
victor.
Boy.
Who's gonna win? 4 negates
Mano.
or 1 Rocky Boy?
Showstopper. That was literally what that Amano was. A showstopper.
A showstopper. Amano.
Man, okay, so what
So yeah, if Nick Smart, he just holds it his masterpiece spot for anything.
I believe
what's life point? He slammed into a 2200 with 3950. So.
there's no he demised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
everyone's
You're
at
right.
Get good,
8,000,
son.
so
Gotta remember this.
Look, sir, I'm bad.
Well, we need.
Chrono effect.
Oh, has he not chained the effect of Maiden?
He did.
I think he had a dig. Not 100% on that.
I really hope he added Ignis. That'd probably be
No,
like
he just
first
searched
line.
another masterpiece.
He might have.
Nick likes to live his life, man.
Rocky Boy. That's right, M. Greenwood.
Cam looking at his graveyard. I had such a nice field. Not anymore. Rocky Boy coming to save the day.
It's all good. Rocky Boy looked at Nick and he's like, I got you, fam.
I got you, fam.
I don't think that there's a way out for this spot.
Well, he has
There
to
is
be.
one, and it's called Exoton Night.
Warlord would.
I mean, like, yes, but then on his turn, he just, like, gets to a trap and then pops it.
I just don't see how he outs the masterpiece ever,
Even
unless
if he
it's
gets
Borreload.
Yeah, because, like, if Nick's smart, he just pops the Electromagnet. That way, like, he prevents the potential advantage gain off of Electromagnet.
Yeah,
See, there we go.
there you go. Yeah.
And then it's now even harder for him to get to a board.
On top of that, he's
then I
already
guess he gets
committed
3
his
more
pendulum
monsters.
summon.
Has he already Pendulum summoned?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
And this is just game,
It was
isn't
Black Fang time.
Well, I think the Black Fang will actually get him to a, because he can, oh, well, no, he can't. He can't swing over any of that.
There's nothing really that.
I think it's just like going to the next game.
Like, Campbell just said, better have a mono and. Into it.
Now I've been there. Looked at my opponent and said, you better have an extender, and he showed me Grass Soul Charge. And it happens.
Those are extenders.
You
They're
know?
very much extenders. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Pull it. The man of the hour. The one that I spelt right the first try. And the right enter is not working. Masterpiece.
Okay, so he was able to have the masterpiece.
I was able to
So
summon
Black Fang Crash, Astrograph.
Astrograph, and then, yep,
Scale.
swing.
Oh, nice.
So he's outed it. He says, Nick, you better have something, and Nick just said, I have Demise set.
I have Demise, and yeah.
I mean, I don't really see how Nick...
Yeah, Cam also just has, like, I think he has, one card in hand? Like a dead Dragon Shrine?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, duality.
Duality and just him saying, I'm better than you.
Duality. Oh,
Another
life
one.
sucks. Oh, and that is a
He's
diagram.
terraforming in it.
And he
Yeah.
scoops it up.
Cam did his best. He outed the masterpiece. Nick just...
He
It was
opened the
good playing.
nut.
Good lines of play from both players.
Both players.
Ultimately, 4 negates, just don't beat Rocky Boy.
Rocky Boy.
Like, normal summon
This
Rocky
man
Boy.
needed a ring of destruction in his life.
Bottomless trap hole. Solemn warning.
What was that meme? It was like, man, what's a mono Iwado? Just bottomless it. Like, man, just solemn it.
Dude, you gotta have the out.
Gotta have the out. I want.
Alright, so what are we looking at for Cam the Man's side deck? What do you think he's bringing in against True Draco?
True Draco that's probably going second.
That's another issue with the Pendulum deck, is just like, there's not a whole lot of good going first cards versus Draco deck. Like, Deflector's like kind of something.
Well, I mean, Nick's going to be bringing in the 3 Reapers and, I don't know, maybe the Ogres.
Yeah, he's got the Typhoons. He's gonna have Reaper, Ogre, Typhoon.
So he's gonna be bringing in...
Actually, like, I think you can get by with just like Reaper, Typhoon. and
well,
then
like, it looks
mono.
like Cam the Man brings in 3 Forbidden Chalice, 3 Twin Twister, and he also is evenly matched. Do you think he's gonna choose to go second or first?
I think he's gonna. He might side in like 2 Chalice, and then they better have a mono again.
But then if he does, he loses.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta take chances on like.
Hope he opens.
To take chances in life. Is that your motto? Your
That's his,
mono?
that's his out to.
Is that your mono?
No, it's,
That's his out to a motto.
We're just giving little Rocky Boy.
I
Run for
I
the
think.
money.
Yeah, so Nick's definitely siding in to go second.
How many players today? I think we had like 20
something.
We're not
Yeah,
exactly
pretty small
sure.
turnout due to the
There is both the sneak peeks and finals week here at Baylor.
and what's it called? There was a Dragon Ball tournament.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, some of the Dallas people
yeah.
went to that.
I mean, a lot of people could have come here and free money, but sucks.
It's literally free.
But on the bright side, what we did is we had a wonderful tournament. We're watching Rocky Boy take on the 4 negates and just see how it gets him there. Don't you know?
And remember, we'll be hosting these about
man.
once a month, maybe a little bit more.
Cam the
1K.
Man's teammates sweating a little bit. as Nick the Pretzel is getting it on, shuffling his deck, going, open Rocky Boy. Open Rocky Boy.
We're remember, guys, we're out here at Nexus here in Waco.
Knowing Nick, what is the likelihood of him opening Rocky Boy?
Nick's a sack.
Okay, no Rocky Boy, but he opened every other card he wanted.
Looks like he's going. Nick's going first. I saw it evenly out of Cam. Yes, this is the finals.
Oh, he has chose to go first.
Okay,
and
well, Cam said go first. He looked at his side deck and said, "I have more cards for going second. Better have it." Cam's putting himself on better draw evenly matched.
And he did.
Yeah, I think there's one in his hand.
There is an evenly matched.
There is, in fact, an evenly matched.
Is Nick going to draw the out? Did he side in the out?
I don't think you can side Iron Wall blind. That's like
Judgment.
I don't think.
I believe we can take a look at that.
We both list. He does. Unless he added it last.
No, he does not play Judgment.
Can I see? What would be a...
Odds are 0.
Iron Wall is his only hope.
Nick is a sack, of which he didn't side in because he expected to go second.
Are we sure, though?
Even then, I'm not sure I'm
I
siding
watched him side in the hand traps.
I don't think I'm siding in Iron Wall. Even if just not worth it.
Just like better have it?
Yeah, it literally has like no value outside of... That's why I like striking the Monarchs as an out.
Okay, so he heritages for
one.
and
into a trap. Oh, that's a thing.
Masterpiece, Disciple, Apocalypse.
Didn't he already activate a duality this turn?
Activated a Demise. I think he asked Cam which floodgate he wanted to see. Chose the Rivalry. So, Mind Soul.
I feel like that cockiness might get Nick a
You
little
were
bit.
here for
I'm pretty
the...
sure that was a joke.
Is this the finals? Odds are 0. Absolutely, Mr. Koiser. We have had a great turnout. Just a good tournament. A lot of high quality players. We're hoping to see what happens with Nick the Pretzel.
You weren't here for the biggest disrespect I've ever seen out of Cam in my life. This man goes, Ghost Ogre's a Electromite, right? And then he drew into a second Electromite. His opponent makes he drew into a second Ghost Ogre after he Ghost Ogre the first person's Electromite. Draws into it next turn, passes. His opponent goes, make Electromite, and he puts a card face down on his opponent's field, and he looks at it, and it's the second Ghost Ogre.
I've definitely seen that.
That was like the biggest disrespect I've ever seen in my life.
Battle phase.
Straight
matched.
into the evenly matched.
Okay, so question here: does he keep the rivalry, or does he just go?
So the thing about keeping the Masterpiece is that he doesn't have an out to it. Because there's no way for him to not out it by battle right now.
So for the people who don't know about evenly matched is a trap card that says banish cards. Your opponent has to banish cards face down up to the number of cards you control, which includes evenly matched. And if you control no card, and you can only do it at the end of your battle phase. And then if you control no cards, you can activate the card from your hand. So what he did is he sided it in, went second. His opponent went straight into his battle phase and ended.
That is some talent. Cam opened evenly matched Pinnacle Darkworm.
God, the sack. Pencall is going to add him 2 Pendulum, different magician monsters.
And he already has Harmonizing. My man is good to go. He's going to end on 3.5, 3 or 4 negates after evenly matched.
Nick has no cards.
He's got a Masterpiece.
What? He has no cards. Is there a way for
He has
Nick
no
to
cards. He has no cards in
keep
hand.
Cam the man from actually setting
Legitimately, if I'm Cam, I might just be like, I'm not sure how much I commit. Because, can't do anything board-wise. So I don't know, how much it's actually...
I mean, truthfully, if he can power through this Masterpiece, the only card he's afraid of is Desires and...
He can't power through it, though. It's main thing. How's he outing a monster spell?
Really good point.
Legitimately, I might just pass turn.
That is a very good possibility. When does Game 3 start? Is it this is over? Not exactly. What's it called? He made a good point. He doesn't really have a way of outing this because we're already in the main phase 2, and Nick might be top decking, but Nick's a fucking sack. Excuse my language.
Even if he's a sack,
okay.
like, it doesn't matter. Like, he cannot masterpiece.
Like, because he cannot masterpiece, and Nick also has plenty of good top decks he could have. If he ripped a duality or a demise,
Like, there's
he has
there's
an
no board
opportunity.
he can make that masterpiece by itself doesn't out.
Yeah.
So I believe if Cam has any chance of winning this game, he's gonna have to put at least 3 up because one's gonna get popped on his turn and the other's gonna get popped on.
No, he legitimately needs to not put anything on board.
You think the correct play is for him to put nothing on board?
It's to pass because like even if he puts up 3 negates on Cam's turn, Nick masterpiece pops one. Then on the next turn, he pops the other one and attacks over the. There's no situation where he doesn't get his board.
Well, how many continuous trap cards are in Nick's graveyard?
At least 3.
Yeah, because he tributed
least
a
3.
heritage, a disciples.
He actually just needs to like hold all of his cards and get as much value out of them. Because right now he's giving Nick the chance to get a lot of value out of his masterpiece. Because that card went -2 to get summoned.
Looks
now
like
giving him a chance to like get it all back.
looks like he doesn't agree with you. Looks like he's gonna go for it. He's gonna put a field up and then get blown out. Maybe, I don't know.
Like
I
said,
trust Cam. He's a much better duelist than me.
Cam's insane. I'm just not sure he thinks about that.
You think that he just puts up the cards and is like, all right, I'm going to build this board and...
I hope he realizes it, because like, there's nothing that he can do that matters.
Maybe he's just trying to dig and just like get as much value from the Electromite and then...
Maybe.
Maybe.
If
Then there's no point in putting a second scale
Yeah,
up.
if his play is like Scale Supreme, 0 pop, add Astrograph, draw, Pendulum 2 pass, like Pendulum 3 pass, like I'm okay with that. Because you're at least getting like monsters on board, he can't add all of them. But if he keeps pushing, then I think that's not good.
I mean, if he doesn't summon anything from his hand, what he might do here is
Make a Dweller.
That doesn't do it.
I mean, he can't. He's like doing what he's doing right now isn't committing too much because he's literally only committing 1 card from his hand.
Well, he's committing Scale. Oh, he's under Pen Call. Okay, so it's actually this isn't too bad.
Yeah, he's committing all. The only card he's committing from his hand is Harmonizing Magician. The other 2 are straight from the extra deck. So he still has 4 cards in hand and 2 scales that can't be popped until his next turn, and like 4 monsters.
Okay, so Nick Nick needs to stop shuffling his banish. There's definitely a Heritage. I'm pretty sure there's a Disciples.
There's a Heritage, a Disciples, and I believe an Apocalypse.
Okay, that's what I thought. There we go. Thank
We're
you,
checking.
Cameron.
1.
Just one?
I just saw the 1. I couldn't really see it.
Next, there you
Okay,
go,
1,
Nick.
2.
Okay, so
I saw at least 2.
Heritage Disciple.
I think there might have been a third one back there. Yeah, there's a third one.
Okay, so 2
There's 3.
Disciples Heritage. So, yeah.
So hopefully you didn't...
What's Nick's best draw here?
Demise. Okay, there we go. 3. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
I mean, just making a naked Borlo. That's.
Sure, I'm okay with it.
And then this can actually go into, like, if he wants, he can go into an Omega with this.
That might be what he's doing right. I'm like, okay, that's I'm okay with. I just don't like the thought of him committing a lot of cards aboard. There we go. Okay.
And then,
This is
he can try to pop it with Masterpiece, and he's just going to shuffle something back with it.
That's okay. It gets popped by that's at the diagram. Okay, there we go. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, and he still has 4 cards in hand.
Yeah, okay, so Cam recognized that putting up negates does literally nothing. And that, okay.
And Nick just scooped it up.
There we go.
Yeah, he can't out the board.
Yeah, he just can't out the...
Do you
So,
think he
who's
should-
going first this next round?
Nick's decision. I'm pretty sure he's choosing to go first, putting in everything. Or
I think he might just
Oh,
choose
wait.
to go second
it's,
again.
It's looking like. Well, he chose to go first. Or sorry,
Cam chose
he
to
was
go
given,
second.
Yeah, he was given the option to go first. Then you.
So I think he's just gonna try to go second.
So in
So what is Cam the Man's gonna do for this situation?
I think
is he
you
gonna
put in the
choose?
twins, and you might put in a chalice or 2.
Yeah,
Or you just leave in like the hand traps.
I think he definitely puts the chalices in.
I think you definitely put in 3 twin. I think you definitely leave in ogres, and then leave in ash, and then either ogre or chalice, whichever he's preferred. Probably ogre, just because it's more diverse.
Did I just see him put a D barrier in?
I think that's what he's taking. Okay, so there's no chalice. He's keeping the ogres. The ogre-
Obviously, I think Cam the Man should probably put in Reaper. I feel like it's very strong because you can use it to synchro.
Okay,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so the ogres are out right now, actually.
So what he does is he pendulum summons out Reaper and uses it to synchro summon with a level 4 into Black Rose.
Ogre, upstart. So okay, so he's leaving twin and evenly in.
Time for one metric Rocky boy.
One
So I think
metric
I think he has
boy.
two evenlies in. Oh, he's still got a gate. Okay, so he's cutting a little bit of the engine.
Hashtag
So 3 evenly,
Farfa.
3 twins still on the deck for Cam.
Maybe he thinks he's going second.
Yeah, that's what he's surprised. I mean, that's a pretty safe assumption.
Do you think?
But I
Nick-
think Nick's gonna tell him to go.
Yeah, well, Nick caught on that he wanted to go second the first time.
Well, Nick is also
Well-
sighting in like 15 cherries targets. So
Yeah, his extra deck is I think
Is
12 cherry
50.
targets and then like a Baxi and a Volcasaurus.
Volcasaurus, Gaia, Charger, and then Baxia, and then everything else is Cherry's targets.
Back up a Electrobite. The whole 9 yards.
we do know that Nick always was planning to go second because he was gonna use the Reaper. He was gonna open 2 Reaper the Electromite, and then he was gonna go normal summon the Reaper and synchro summon into Baxia.
I'm making Omega personally.
All right. Who's going to win this, guys? Everybody's thoughts.
I think based off the sighting, I think it's Nick.
Oh my God! Wait, that 3 Reaper.
Double Reaper.
3 Reaper.
No, that's
Ogre.
Ogre and
That
3
is-
Reaper.
No, it's 2 terraforming, 2 Reaper.
And an ogre.
Ooh, and an,
No, that's actually 3 Reaper.
but underscore Rocky boy.
Come on, Nick, put your hand together.
He had pin call.
Okay.
Darkworm again.
Okay, now take that. So 2 Reaper, Ogre, 2 terraforming. And God, Cam is a talented man.
Not too bad. He won't
Golly.
be able to make Electromite.
Well, I don't think it really matters even if he can't make Electromite. He's
It-
gonna get into it somehow.
If we
Cam
have,
the Man will find a way.
he will find a way.
You will find the way.
I
Take
believe
one out of
him.
Nick's extra deck.
Yeah, there you go.
No, take one out.
No,
of
he's
Nick's.
gonna. He has he's gonna cite in the jar that shuffles banish cards back into your deck and draws a card.
Mm,
So yeah, Nick
Inquisitiveness.
has all the outs, but like unless he draws into something, there's not
like
much
demise.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
not
gotta
even
get
demise will
something.
get him
Wasn't
there
even
because he has so
supposed to
many
be
hand
true Draco
traps.
support, but the
He's-
truth
no, because he can
doesn't
get rid of
care.
his
It
hand
just
traps.
takes any anti-meta
I
support.
mean, yeah,
and puts
but
it
like
into the
he's
main
getting 2
side.
Draco cards.
Sir, I fully disagree with you. Obviously, Komani wanted a mono Iwado to just throw that deck over the top.
Yeah, the Amano was not inherently a support for this.
Revealing Volcasaurus? Just kidding.
Revealing Volcasaurus.
Wait, he banished 3 Electromite. You don't need to show him if you have all 3.
Well, no, the card specifically
It says that you
take
have-
them
Oh,
out
really?
of your opponent's extra deck. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get to look at your opponent's extra deck. So Nick's just probably looking. Honestly, if I were Nick, during the draw phase or standby phase of his own turn,
Oh, so
I
Cam-
would.
Sorry, I'm saying Cam's probably making Dweller here, so that's something that to
Yeah.
look for.
Such smart.
What I would imagine is what's probably going to happen to Nick is he's going to go standby phase and then reveal Borreload from his extra deck to get rid of that as well. And then if our assumptions are correct, Nick will just reveal Demise and win the game.
So the good thing about the ogre is like whenever you draw multiple hand traps together, they're usually not super good versus like the pendulum deck because Reaper just does enough for all of them. But the ogre is an out to dweller that he might not otherwise have, so that might come into handy.
My question is, he has Dweller in the side. But he has Borreload in here?
Borreload is in there.
It is in there, so he can literally hit the Borreload. And that is almost a GG. Almost.
No, because at this time Nick's hand is very weak.
Yeah.
Really needs to get into some pluses.
This man really wishes that, and
From what I saw from Cam, that Nick just ogre to harmonizing magician.
Why would he do that?
maybe he's afraid of, he's afraid
Ogre Omega.
of Omega hitting
So why
the,
wouldn't you just ogre the Omega?
that is true. Oh, well, because he can, I don't know, maybe he's afraid of him shuffling something from his graveyard back.
But would that stop the effect?
Yeah, it goes.
Interesting.
He's about to misplay. Oh,
Draws
another
into
ogre.
his second ogre.
See, this is what the original player was supposed to ogre.
Okay, ogre it.
Hmm.
Oh, he didn't even ogre it.
Okay, so I guess his play is just
I think he's gonna search any like random spell and
he's searching
trap.
disciples. Popping, I think Reaper, and he only has 4 in hand, right? Yeah, so
He's got to
that's the
pop
other
the
reason.
Reaper.
Like using the ogre there, like that was like super lackluster because like
Yeah.
it was just gonna sit on board anyway. Oh no, sorry,
Yeah.
it would have been Omega Dweller.
I say he's probably gonna pop something random in his hand, search a trap card, then use the second terraforming, search the second field spell, pop the trap card, pop something, search a heritage, draw
Underdweller.
card. Oh yeah, he is under Dweller. I didn't even.
So he is gonna get a
So
draw,
his
but
play is either disciples with like Ignis to attack over the Dweller, or his other line of. Actually, I don't think that's right. I think you have to like search a trap, and then just tribute the trap on their. Oh no, you can't out the Dweller. That too.
Yeah, if he can't out the Dweller on
Yeah,
his
like
turn.
using the ogre was just so like. I think he was supposed to use the Dweller there because now he doesn't have an out to it. That like doesn't just neg him.
He has to hit the other ogre out of his hand. No.
I think he's going for the draw.
Yeah, he's got
Literally
to
just said,
draw
I have-
into a monster.
He's literally saying,
I don't think this was like.
I don't think this is the correct line of play. I think he.
I
may
think
have
this is
punted.
his. I think this is correct
Because
line
if he
of
doesn't,
play.
No.
if he draws dead, then I'm pretty sure that Cam the Man just
No,
goes
like
to get
Cam
him.
has literally nothing.
Oh my god, he drew into.
How do you draw off of that?
One off heritage. So what I don't like about this is that
Yeah, see that's
like by doing this, he commits himself to that. Like it, look what Cam has. No Electromite. Got like some monster on board. Like yeah, that sucks, but like you're not dying. He can't Electromite.
He can totally kill him.
I don't think so. Like if he gets like to harmonizing again, sure. But like if he doesn't, then how is he killing? He can't make Ignister.
I mean, he also has the ogre, I guess, for protection. He definitely.
and he's not even. Yeah, I mean, there's no point of running over the Dweller right now. You have no way of.
There's 100%. Because there's no way he can run over the.
I mean, I don't. No, he wants to clog the extra.
Yeah.
He's right.
The
Oh,
correct line was
another-
not playing Draco.
Got him this far. He's making money. Can't say no.
Yeah, he's made $200 so far playing this tournament, so I don't necessarily think that playing Draco was the wrong call. We're definitely seeing Cam the Man just go, I'm digging, and I either draw it or I don't.
He just needs to draw monsters.
Oh, man, that's huge.
He can't summon it.
Got down a Jackal and the other one's in the.
But doesn't he have, but having the twin just gets, like, rid of him being able to do just about anything.
Truthfully, the twin is huge.
On his next turn, yeah, because he's gonna just Dweller and then just twin pop whatever he sets.
Nick I don't see how Nick plays out that next
Yeah.
turn.
Like, you're just gonna pop the field spell and whatever
yeah,
he
Cam
says.
can just like I don't know, like he can like buy his time, quote unquote, but like he's definitely ahead. He just needs to like
Is that a
hope
chronograph?
Nick doesn't rip anything.
Nick just cannot see any draw cards,
Yeah.
which he plays
A lot of yeah. So you literally just have to give him one turn to say don't draw it. And
then-
even if he does draw it, he has to like draw extremely well off of it.
So, I mean, he has the ogre. I just don't see what he uses it on. Like, what would he use it on in this case?
I
Like,
don't,
I don't know.
I think
Another harmonizing.
Cam
yeah?
can actually just like make Borload here like again.
And yeah, he can.
But when Borload
He'd give
activates
up-
its
he'd
effect,
give
when
up
Borload
the-
activates its effect, it can't be ogre, right?
No.
Yeah, because it
Well, it's a
activates in the damage step.
Yeah.
But if he tries to lower something's attack, then it can
No,
be.
you cannot
it
because it
can't.
can't be.
Oh,
it
can't
can't
be-
be responded
I
to.
thought it was just. Oh yeah, that effect can't. Is supposed to be for. Nobody uses it.
All right, let's see where
Cam might just make Underclock Taker here and like
He-
go for the good old shot.
Now they understand what's going on, man.
The Underclock would be 118 with Dark Worm. Oh, never mind. He would get ogred. So like,
But he doesn't know that.
yeah, I'm just thinking like from Cam's perspective, like Cam right now he knows he's in a winning position. He just needs to figure out how to
Yeah.
not lose.
Well, see, Cam's very insightful. He knows that one of the cards in his hand has been in the hand since the beginning, and he didn't set it. He didn't summon it. He knows it has to be some form of a hand trap. And he searched a masterpiece, so he knows it wasn't a masterpiece. So he probably knows it's some form of a hand trap.
I mean,
He could also think it'd be Ignis.
Yeah, it could be a monster. It could be like another dead spell. Because setting spells doesn't really do a whole lot.
Because if it was Ignis, he would have summoned Ignis over Majesties.
No,
Yeah, I would have. It could be a
It
hand
could be
trap.
second maiden.
Yeah, but like.
Why would he search a maiden if he already had maiden in hand? That other card in his
Well,
hand
he
was there
was
since
off
the beginning
it
of
was
the...
off a duality, wasn't it?
No, he searched it off of...
Yeah, he did duality in the main.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he if he would have dualitied, if he already had the maiden in hand, then he would have grabbed the trap card.
Yeah,
Would have got the trap card. So yeah, that Cam knows the other card in his hands.
so
Hand trap.
He needs to make a play that just doesn't lose. So yeah, I think he leaves the dweller up. He puts it in defense. He just keeps the board. Then on his next turn, he just goes for the game.
Whatever, man. We're gonna go ahead and pull up.
Oh. Oh, this is wrong.
I didn't even realize you could change that.
I've been finals.
There you go.
You're welcome. Type it.
All right, so he's not even able to beat over this Ashes Maiden right now. He's gonna. The question is, does he want to get rid of this dweller?
I don't think you do.
For a second, I thought what was banished.
He is doing it.
Yeah, he's doing the underclock taker play.
So you might just think it's another Reaper. Or he might just put it on being like another spell.
What do you think? Oh, he's gonna bring back a monster, and that's gonna be Borload.
Yeah. Like I said, Borload was on
And
the option. But also by putting the Dark Worm there, he has that engraved for the next turn.
And then that can summon out the...
Oh, nice.
Yeah, chronograph.
Wow, that's insane.
You know...
Is that game? That's game.
Yeah.
That's game.
That's my boy.
That is
The
my boy.
underclock target.
On that, Ghost Stalker.
For that.
Okay.
The effect still resolves. Actually, no, it doesn't because it doesn't
Yeah,
point to it anymore.
yeah, that's a point.
Yeah.
So that's not game.
Oh, and it's protected from battle once because of the field spell.
But yeah, it would have just been damage. So right now he needs to find a way to activate another scale. Like activate 2 spells to get Cerberus to just banish the Maiden. Not sure if that's possible.
Not. That's gonna be 100, I believe. No, she's buffed up by 300. He can't attack into that. They're forgetting that diagrams on the field.
He halved it. He halved it with
no,
the
no,
effect
no.
of...
Black Fang halved it. Yeah.
Oh, Black Fang halved it. You're right. They'll send us life point. Oh no, the life point guy isn't there. No.
So wait, I can do 5.
All right,
5.
we're gonna do this. Can you wake up that thing? We're gonna do this. This is the life point counter.
Can we just go ask?
You're fine. Okay, can you check that? Game 3, 88. Kim took 200. Nick.
25.
It's at 2,300.
No, he's at less than. It's 13.
And then what's it say for Cam? 76 or something? I can't read that.
What?
That's a for Cam.
7,800.
800.
We are looking at... Oh my goodness, at a Harbinger.
Oh, and he's just gonna make the Harbinger.
That's game. Maybe.
No.
I mean, he negates the diagram. He knows he has a masterpiece diagram. That's it.
What did he draw?
Oh, you didn't set the.
Yeah, there's literally. Yeah, if he negates it. Oh wait. Oh, this is such a sick mind game. Because if he doesn't negate it and that's a trap, he pops it.
Oh,
Or
If he doesn't, then that's demise. Or duality.
Oh. Demise.
Oh shit!
I legitimately think Cam wasn't supposed to pop there. Or it wasn't supposed to negate.
What a game!
Wow.
Trap. And another Ghost Ogre.
Oh, that's pretty sick. He lost.
Oh, GG.
No, because that's your turn.
Doesn't matter. He has to discard his hand. So sick. Twin Twister. I didn't even pitch.
No,
Oh,
no,
he
no,
actually,
no, no.
now he actually has to think.
Nah, he's just gonna attack in and then
But now,
attack
then,
again.
now he activates return. Wow, that's so sick.
Oh man, saving
That's
his life.
insane.
Wait, no, I legitimately think Cam isn't supposed to.
I think Cam shotgunned a little too quickly.
No, because even if he negates, he has to heritage into a offer. That's hard. That's
Wow.
really hard.
Wow.
Another. What can he draw?
Yeah, like, oh, what can Nick draw?
Yeah, he has to draw another
I
demise.
mean, he can just keep summoning monsters for a while.
Well,
Yeah, you can just chill on Master.
yeah, no, but he has the Twin Twister, so doesn't he just chain Twin Twister and win?
He has to. The issue with that is he doesn't have a way to. Actually, wait, now he does.
What?
Last turn he couldn't do it because.
Well, Cam has Reaper in hand and a
No,
Twin
yeah,
Twister.
now he does it. And now he pops that, but the turn you can do the turn before, because then that disrupted.
All right, so Nick has to. What is Nick? Nick literally has to have something.
It's just a monster.
Yeah, draw.
And if he draws any monster, he wins.
Yeah.
Well,
Any
his entire deck is-
scalable, like as long as it's not a gate 0, he should win.
If he can normal summon or pendulum anything. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god,
Oh my
he can't.
gosh, what did he
He's
draw?
at 300.
Oh, I drew another monster. That's sick. Oh my god. He drew Ash for turn. What's.
Double Ash. He just drew double Ash for turn.
He keeps drawing hand traps. It's so.
This game is
There
like,
we go.
oh, there it is. And attack for game.
And attack for game.
And Cam won
and
it.
that's the match.
What a close game.
That was the close one.
All right, guys. Thanks for
It's been
watching.
a wonderful stream.
Been a great tournament.
Great job, Jonathan. I loved streaming with you.
Good job, Jonathan. Love streaming with you.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, it's been real. It's been fun, but the tournament is over. Cam the man taking a win. But anyways, I think we're just gonna go ahead and end the stream here.
Yeah. Make sure you swing by if you're ever in
Yeah,
Waco.
swing by Nexus over in Waco, Texas. Open till 2 a.m. every day except closed on Mondays. If you have any information or would like to look us up, go on to our Facebook page at Nexus Esports. We also have a Discord as well as a Twitch account at Nexus Events. It's Nexus.
Nexus Sports.
Nexus Events.
Esports.
Nexus Esports Events.
Yes.
But anyways, been a great talk. Been a great stream.
Yep.
Hope to see y'all at the next 1K. Have a good one.
Y'all have a good day.